were told to get out this side. Yeah, that's a head loss. Usually when a team comes out that early. Usually when a team comes out that early, it's with a purpose. They go out with a fitness coach to get them going, get some sharp drills. They were literally stood there for five minutes or 15-minute half time, waiting, just waiting. It's quite awkward actually. He was asking for Vicario to get involved in the first quarter of the second half. Not quite at that situation yet, but if Spurs can get a goal back here, they might have just a little bit of hope. Came back from 2 goals down against Manchester City earlier in the season. Here's Danso with a header. It's away by Henderson, and that was a free header for Kevin Danso. Just feel like Palace, they can't afford to get lulled into this whole Tottenham Hotspur circumstance. Danzo's just stood there, free as a bird. Bullet header, but straight at Dean Henderson. Never scored for Tottenham Hotspur before Kevin Danso. Target again for this, and we know how productive they are from set pieces, Tottenham. It's right under Dean Henderson, who did have to just make sure he got a touch on that.
Whoa, 3 corners.
Touch.
Successive 3 corners.
Yeah, it's a good punch. Just under the bar there. Palace captain now, Dean Henderson. Went to Manchester City. Tell to take the form from this side now. Linia is in there. Really good goal scoring season. He's right underneath it. So is Danzo again. It was springs from that ball. Certainly, it did hit the back of the arm of Chadi Riyad. I think it was in a natural position. Here is Solanke. Alters Son. Comes back to Archie Gray.
Yeah. Give the fans something to, to cheer about. Check it for handball.
He's going to play on him. Yeah, I think he's just getting bumped.
Yeah.
Paulinho just gives him a nudge. I think it does hit his arm, Chadi Riyad, but he's got no chance getting out of the way of that. Fans that are still in the stadium are certainly trying to get behind the team.
I wasn't even going to stream this game, but this game is too funny not to stream. It's too funny not to come online and share with you guys. It's just too funny. Like, I wasn't going to stream at all. I was just going to watch the game. But I've never seen anything like this. Look at the stadium. The fans, some of them are walking out, some of them are walking in. But it's absolute madness. It's chaotic. I wasn't going to stream this at all. I was just going to sit here and watch it. But this is embarrassing. Spurs now, if West Ham win their next game, they go above Spurs if they lose this game. It's a disaster waiting to happen in the Premier League. If Tottenham Hotspur goes down, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Right. A club with the size of this fan base and that stadium, if they go down, it's a massive loss for the Premier League, But they lack discipline. One of the worst players in the Premier League I've seen in a very long time is the Tottenham goalkeeper. He offers nothing to Spurs. He offers Spurs nothing, no security, and he starts from there up to the defenders and the midfield. They lack discipline. They've got nothing on them. Like, I feel sorry for Archie Gray for joining them. What's the other kid called that left them for Palace?
Yeah, massively. And like I say, I don't see selfish players out there.
It's a disaster, mate.
I just don't think anything is working well for Tottenham as a football club. Right the way from the fans to the players. Mawson's found Sarr. Trying to get the better.
There's no connection between the front. They've lost the fans. This is the big problem for Tottenham. I think they've lost the fan base. It's a disaster.
Those Palace fans behind the goal. Positive trip across London. A positive night for him. They played at Palace, you know. At one point it was looking like a difficult season, but they can get a few results, good results in the Premier League. They really attacked that Conference League.
Another corner kick coming.
Season for them. It looked like it was petering out after Glasner's comments. He had alienated the supporters for a while. There was a big banner at Selhurst Park just a couple of weeks ago. That banner was not too complimentary about him. They can turn what was a season that was threatening to fizzle out into one that...
It's not happening, it's not happening. They're going down, they're going down.
He's on the front foot.
I think with that January transfer window closed, Glasner committed to the end of the season. It just feels like the energy's changed watching
It's a team that's not going to make it.
He's on the front foot. Like I say, it was messy for a few weeks, but now they've got a real opportunity to celebrate what a fantastic couple of years.
We sat not to watch this game, man. It was funny. I was watching it by myself. It's like, you know what? Let me stream it. Like the rest of it. I think this post team. Oh, we are coming. If you can keep that in, you did, yeah. That's the guy that's been fasting as well throughout the day. It's not, you know, he's been fasting, and you can see he's losing weight as well. So this team is worse than the Wolves team currently.
It's great.
The team is worse than the Wolves team currently sitting at the bottom of the league. This Tottenham team is the worst team, you know.
Sharp, playing somewhat out of position. Very much a team player, isn't he? Play anywhere from his Tottenham team. Usually performs. Well, he's going to make mistakes.
The Tottenham keeper is the worst keeper. It's the worst footballer in the league.
Years of age, but he is, as you say, a team player. He's played right back, left back, centre midfield, right wing back. He'll do anything.
You've got to feel sorry for Archie Gray, man. He's so talented and he's gone there and wasted his time, I suppose. It's a complete waste of time.
To deal with. Again, it's just that threat in behind because the lack of pace that Matt Devane gives them so often and gets them out of so much trouble. It's just not there now. He's on a real good path tonight. It's just cruising around. I think with his celebration, he doesn't look bothered, but he is. He's so impactful. He's had a real big save. What's going on tonight?
It's a madness, Tottenham. See, Archie Gray, he's the only one playing a positive football. Everything, he pings it forward. They're going for the long throw. They're going for the long throw here. It's a long one. It's not happening for them. Complete head loss with this team. Come on. Come on. Get one back. Oh. I don't know if to laugh at Spurs or feel sorry for them. I genuinely don't. Palace, they've not been playing. They're giving the ball away, Palace. Archie Gray is too good for Spurs. He's too good for Tottenham. It's only, how old is he? 18, 19. But he's too good for Tottenham. Needs a long throw. He's going to go for the long throw. Palace can't get out. They can't get out. How is this team still in European football? How did they qualify for the Champions League? How did they? I mean, I know how they qualified because Amorim was absolute shithead, worst manager we've ever seen in the league. Let these people beat us, and for them to qualify for the league, for the Champions League. How did Spurs? Oh, it's annoying. Ah, this is crazy watching Spurs struggling, Arsenal are loving this. Imagine Spurs goes down and Arsenal wins the league. Oh my god, these people. They might as well just move out of London. They might as well just give up not London. They might as well just give up that stadium. Rent it out to Arsenal. But well, like I said, I was even gonna stream this game, but this game is too mad. It's too crazy not to sit and watch it and just watch it by myself. Here they come, Palace. Wharton. Good block there, good block.
defining period for Tottenham Hotspur, isn't it? Two legs of the Champions League, either side of a tough trip to Anfield, for which they will now not have Mickey van de Ven.
Madness, that red card.
Following that with Nottingham Forest here on March the 22nd. He's got to get it right sooner rather than later, otherwise they are in serious, serious trouble.
It really does. Some really important days coming up.
The momentum is with the others that are in that area of the table.
It really is. Noise just gets louder around Tottenham for all the wrong reasons.
Good little reverse ball by Porro. Gallagher tries to take on Richards. And was well enough to win a corner. Fight. They want hope.
Just feel this weekend coming up, free weekend for Tottenham.
If they can get one goal now, they might be able to just do what Newcastle did to United. They might be able to do that because Palace are not playing at the minute. They've come out second half, second best.
Porro to take it. Towards Denso again, flicked away by Mitchell. Tell. Prodded clear by Klein. He's come in and not looked out of place at all.
That's a foul.
Just doing enough to,
He wasn't even looking at the ball.
Porro off the ball.
Just too strong, physical battle.
He wasn't looking at the ball there. That should be a card.
Porro stayed down.
Still going on in the corner here. Don't know what he's asking for. Very angry, very emotional, Pedro Porro.
He's like that quite a lot, isn't he? And we've seen him after games, we've seen him in games, lose his temper a little bit, have a word with the crowd, have a word with the officials. He needs to channel his energy really into trying to make this performance a little bit better for Tottenham, doesn't he?
He does, because he's one of their better players. He's got such quality. Him walking around with a dark cloud over his head, fuming at everything, isn't going to help anyone at this moment in time.
Porro needs to stop, man.
Last thing Tottenham need.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
It really is though, Sam, isn't it? Seemed like a strange one when they got rid of him.
He was the top scorer last season. He gave them the high point in Tottenham's recent history.
The ex-player is coming to hunt them.
Ball home this evening.
Brendan Johnson is gonna come on for Palace. He's gonna hunt Tottenham now. And as if he saw this coming and he decided to leave Spurs.
He'll be great for Crystal Palace going forward.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Just a little bit of consistency has been lacking in the early exchanges. He said actually, if we'd have had different circumstances, different personnel, he might have already had a couple of assists.
Yeah, he just looks like quite an emotional player.
Walton winning the ball on this near side. Didn't quite keep it in. Eventually, the free kick has been given against him for the foul on Porro.
I'm sure just as Walton chased that ball off the pitch, Richarlison was going to get involved.
Well, Archie Gray thought he'd given the free kick as well, and so has Bissouma. But actually, the referee's saying it's a throw-in.
Just saying on Brennan Johnson, looks like he's the kind of player who needs to feel the love, and when he does,
Johnson is gonna come on. He's gonna hunt his whole team.
wasn't
This guy, I think he saw this coming. You know, he saw this coming. He decided to leave Tottenham.
get rid of him.
He's not gonna take the 15-20% pay cut when they go down. It's not gonna affect him. In fact, he's gone to Palace with a fresh contract, improved contract. He's earning more at Palace to what he used to get. Oh, look at the Tottenham fans. They're all yawning, man.
Humongous, massive money that they were getting for him. It was good money, but it wasn't going to change Tottenham's season. You do well to replace him with that money. Some strange decisions going on.
Spent that money on Conor Gallagher really, and invested a little bit in Souza, who we saw earlier. Crossed by Klein, it's towards Strand Larsen. searching Brennan Johnson for his first Crystal Palace goal. Tell, trying to make something happen. Pedro Porro.
I know this is a minimum, but Tell has been everywhere tonight. Really trying to force the issue from the first minute.
Gesson. Rounding over halfway. Space is opening up in front of him, and he's got Sarr in acres over on the right-hand side. He waits, feeds in. He was offside, I think, by the time that he played the ball. He delayed it so long, he almost waited till the game had finished.
Gesson, he just didn't know what to do with it, did he? It's like he had too many options. He apologises to Sarr there. I think he was just looking for the perfect moment. Sarr was just trying to find himself in the right spot, just off Paulinho. He just held on to it too long.
Well, here comes Brennan Johnson, who was a record-breaking transfer when he signed from Spurs in January.
Johnson coming on. He's going to hunt them. Definitely. He might even score here.
From both sets of supporters, as you would probably expect. He won the Europa League as a Tottenham player and scored the goal. And now he represents the Palace.
That's nice.
Still awaiting.
They're clapping for Brendan Johnson coming on. At least he won them the Europa League, innit? So
These Tottenham fans do
blame
not want that
bloody
tonight.
He's setting it up, Salmon.
Amorim for that mess.
Don't try and blame me.
Richarlison is going to come on as well.
Tell into Solanke. Solanke doing brilliantly, and that's a great save by Henderson. It's an absolutely superb reflex save by an excellent goalkeeper.
He really is, and what I love about Dean Henderson in the goal, any young goalkeepers out there, it's his balance. Just set beautifully, it's really sharp from Solanke. He just wants the snapshot just inside of Richards. Waits always forward, able to make that foot save, having barely touched the ball in the second half.
That was a terrific save and a good chance. And Solanke made that all of his own.
Yeah, it was good. It was good football all round. Sharp from Solanke.
Strand Larsen to Kamada. Again.
It's not happening. They've not played too bad. Second half here.
Over the course of
Suppose they've done a little bit.
since coming back from injury at the
They've done a little bit better than
of the year.
they initially did first half.
He's a sharp striker. Getting his fitness going. He's probably going to have a real big say in how this Tottenham season goes.
That Tottenham season has got some certainly ever-increasing hurdles to jump over. Liverpool away in the league next, Forest at home, Sunderland away, Brighton at home, Wolves away.
Tough games they've got coming. Tough games they've got coming up.
No fixture you can enjoy as a Tottenham player. You've got to strap in, roll your sleeves up, some real hard work over the next couple of weeks.
I wonder how much of a distraction those Champions League games really are now, when the predicament is so bad at the bottom of the Premier League.
No, I don't think they are. I think we all know where the focus is for this club right now. They've got to be realistic. Of course they're going to turn up at Atletico and play their hearts out. They've really got to improve this league position.
Strand Larsen looking for the far corner and almost finding it. Well, he turned really quickly there and Vicario wasn't set.
He's a really good player. Strand Larsen, he's a good player.
Vicario
I think
can have his
Palace is another investment.
going wide.
They'll get rid of him soon
So inside
because a big club's gonna come for him.
forward play.
They're gonna get mad money for him. Larsen.
He's had a good night so far.
There's no way. If he continue playing like this, no way he's going to stay at Palace.
To Crystal Palace, having had such a poor season.
48 million they pay for him.
Everyone at Wolves at that point were going through the ringer. But a lot of big clubs were showing interest in him. And that's
Exactly, that's what I've just said.
I think he's got a good presence. Of course, he's not the finished article. He's young, he's come over. We saw a little piece on him before. He's been in battles all the way through his career. He's got everything, all the characteristics you want from your striker. And like I say, I think he's starting to build some nice relationships with the players around him, Sarr and Wharton, which is so important for Crystal Palace. I think they believe in him. He's starting to believe in himself in a Crystal Palace shirt.
Crystal Palace have just wrestled back control of momentum in the game. Reason I think they're going to make a couple of changes here. And Charlison and Xavi Simons about to come on for Tottenham Hotspur. Interesting to see what change he makes here, because he's going to take off Pedro Porro, you know. Here is Strand Larsen.
It's bizarre, you know. I hate nothing. It's gone down. No, it's not a pen.
Saying he got the ball first.
Yeah.
Causing Danzo a nightmare all night.
Nothing worse than seeing, you know, teams,
Goodness me.
fans, football fans in general, like in the Premier League, we always say this is the best league
It's a penalty.
in the world, and obviously because of the cash flow, the revenues and everything. But nothing worse than watching your fan base, first half,
Just been all over Danzo tonight.
walking out their team because they're losing and they got a red card. Yes, I understand you spend your money to come and watch them every week or so, but you're already there. You've paid the money, right? Support the team. Support the team. I remember when I was going to Old Trafford to watch United during Amorim's era, right? I never thought about leaving the stadium. I never thought about that. Literally. Richarlison's come on, Porro's off, and Solanke is off as well. The most overrated striker probably in the league. You know, I mean, I can understand everybody's having a bad game. Simons is coming on. He must be thinking, what the hell have I come to do here? Porro is pissed off. He's still arguing with people. He's bashing stuff. Wow. He's smashing everything in his way. He's doing all that for the cameras, mate. He's doing all that for the cameras. He should channel that frustration onto the pitch. He's doing it for the cameras. He's absolutely doing it for the cameras.
You can't put that on. There's fire that runs through him, and that's probably when he gets the best out of himself. But you also need to really control that. He's such an important player for Tottenham now. I know, like I say, it probably gets the best out of him, but setting an example in these times is important.
Danzo's long throw. Tell trying to help it on. I think it came off Sarr last. That's going to be out in the way for a goal kick. It does raise the question, though, about temperament amongst the leaders in the group. You've got Pedro Porro acting like that tonight. You've got Mickey van der Ven, who's been sent off this evening.
There's no leadership in the team. There is no leadership in the team. Absolutely no leadership in that team, that Tottenham Hotspur team. Everyone thinks they're bigger than Tottenham. All the players think they're bigger than the managers that comes in. Every player thinks they're bigger than the fan base. I'm telling you now, there's no leadership in that Tottenham team. And you're probably right. When you watch your fans walking out on you, first half, right? half of the stadium was gone.
all the time. You know, emotional
Half the stadium was empty.
all over the pitch.
There were empty seat, more empty seat there
With that in your squad,
than, you know,
Getting past
the
Cameron
Etihad.
Johnson. Gallagher.
Banter, by the way. You know, but that
squad the
is
best balance.
a definition of fan base that you don't wanna
When someone's not
play for that team. If I was a footballer now, they're looking at signing me. I'm not going to Spurs
calm down.
because your fans will let you down. The players already let you down, but you got to stick by the club. Support them when they needed you the most, and you decide to walk out.
In which case, I suppose it
You
raises
decide
the
to
question about the
get off your
players
seats
they put
after
themselves
paying
through, because he's very much a
80, 90, 100 pounds for a ticket.
add fuel to that.
You decide to leave them for stuff.
And he is absolutely see,
Foul there, foul,
cool,
foul.
calm before the game. He obviously had his outburst, his rant at the officials in the previous game.
But the players, no discipline, no discipline. But the fan base as well, what they've shown tonight is disgraceful from this Tottenham fan base. Absolutely disgraceful. Half the stadium is empty. Look at the empty seats. Look at that.
Assistant that he's taken with him for the last couple of jobs hasn't arrived yet here. They hope to get a work permit for him in the next couple of days. But there were rumours, as there always are, swirling around that already there are doubts about the future with Igor Tudor if results don't improve. It's 2026, that happens all the time now, though, doesn't it?
No. Someone's got to get a grip of this place ASAP.
They might need to bring an ex-player. Even though those ex-players, they were at the club and they didn't win anything. They didn't know how to win.
Well, the referee's off. And we're waiting for some changes.
That's a triple substitution coming out of double for Palace.
Getting himself rewired.
But honestly, this fan base,
In the North London derby with
they're taking over the banter
twice.
for North London.
Start the second half.
They're walking out the team. They walked out.
A similar issue for an assistant that time.
It's not ideal, is it?
It's shameful.
Well, it's been a more sedate second half, but boy, what about the first?
Please like the stream, guys. If you're here watching, if you're listening to the commentary as well, please double tap the like button and also subscribe. What a penalty.
Two brilliant assists.
Iceman. Second goal. He's on a hat-trick if he doesn't come off now. Oh. There's some technical issue going on here with the ref.
Well, what they've advised the fourth official to do is to make the substitutions now in the absence of Andy Madley and let the fourth official take charge of that, because they want to reduce the delay as much as possible. They want to bring on Uche and Hughes here, Crystal Palace. And they're still waiting for the fourth official to do that, even though he's been told by the VAR to get on with it.
Sums up the night, really, doesn't it? Very, very messy.
That wire goes in.
Bloody hell, what's going on?
Poking down there.
The most advanced league in the world, you know, the most advanced officials in the world with technology, and they're always messing up the games. These referees and their technologies and their communication devices, gadgets, they're always messing up the games. They're making players wait. You don't even see this in America. The only time you see a game stop this way in America is when there's thunderstorm, a natural disaster waiting to happen. Whilst here, it's man-made disaster happening, getting them to stop the game. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the players have to stand there and wait. He's coming back on, not the ref. Where's the apology? Apologize to the teams, man. Larson is coming off after scoring. He's brilliant. It's been brilliant for Palace since he signed for them. Wharton is come off as well, Adam Morton. they've played absolutely useless in the second half. They've not played well. Walton doesn't look too happy the fact that it's come off. Here we go, second half. I mean, we're back again after that ref. Long throw coming on there for Danso. Is he gonna send it all the way in, or is he gonna go short? It's gone long. It's gone long. Oh, you see what I mean? Oh, this man just got himself a yellow card there, mate, for complaining. Nothing is going right for this team, man. Yellow card for him. He wants a foul given, but, you know, the ref said no. They're collecting the L's, bro.
Start to the second half, have actually managed most of the second half quite well, and it's dispirited those Tottenham Hotspur supporters who now have started to leave in numbers.
Yeah, they've been comfortable. Barely had a shot.
Yo, the stadium is empty.
The damage was done in those last kind of 15 minutes of the first half. Turned the game on its head. Red card for Van der Ven.
The stadium is empty, mate. I'm telling you, you don't want to see that from your own fan base, man. You don't want to see that. You'll never see that at Old Trafford, brother. You'll never see that kind of emptiness at Old Trafford. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please double tap the like button there. You know, if you're still watching, if you're still listening to the live commentary, please double tap and like the stream. But let me know what you think about these players as well, sports players and the fan base. I'm more disappointed tonight on the fan base than the players. Come on. The ref is still messing up. You still can't hear, you still can't communicate for some reason. Okay, it looks like he's fixed it now.
You just never know in this Premier League.
We've seen a lot of late goals, we've seen a lot of late turnarounds. Tottenham Hotspur came from 2-0 down against.
I think Richarlison wants to take it.
The 3-1
There's no leadership. There's no leadership in this team. Simons is taking this free kick.
Vicario's 40 yards from goal here, moving the wall around.
It's interesting because the
Xavi's taking this free kick. Here we go.
sort of play callers. You're not having that, are you?
Here we go. Really good spot. But it's too direct at the keeper here.
Simons
So
to take it. It's Xavi Simons and he hits the wall.
hit the wall, man.
I think the Palace didn't have a sleeper in the wall, so he's predicted they jump. He's tried to go underneath and we just got hold of it. Just catches the bottom of the feet of the Palace wall.
Danto's going to catapult this into the box.
A long throw.
And again, he wants to try and cause confusion. Great ball in. Again, well dealt with this time by Uche. Shuffle back by Basuma.
Why has he gone long?
Hughes.
You've got someone that can handle the ball and dribble the ball. Give him the ball.
Vicario under pressure. Deals with it.
Vicario is the worst keeper, man.
Challenged. Almost lost the ball. It's great news for Crystal Palace. This just gets them out of dodge. Takes them up to a position of relative safety in the Premier League table. 38 points at this stage of the season. You would expect that to represent safety. Sarr is on the hunt again. He's got Mitchell at the far post. And Mitchell is arriving. And it was super defending by the retreating Fatmata Sarr. And it had to be.
Vicario is nowhere to be seen there. He's nowhere to be seen. He should be coming for that ball. You know, making himself big. He didn't even know where the ball was.
Takes it off his left.
Look at the cross coming through like here.
1 point off the relegation zone. With 9 games to play in the season.
The stadium is empty, man. Look at the seats, bro. I know the game is almost finished, but come on.
Referee just trying to prevent any pushing and shoving.
Oof.
Mario complaining about the treatment that he's getting. They're suggesting here that there was some incident inside the penalty area. Is there a kick out there inside the box? So it's, I think that's Cambo and Simons. Is there a little elbow in the chest of Simons by JD Cambo?
We're seeing it, but I don't think it's more of a nudge.
Was that violent conduct?
Just see here in the middle, Cambo and Simons, just kind of a get off me nudge.
I don't think it's enough for a red card, do you?
No, I really don't, but you just never know, do you?
The referee's just going
That shouldn't be a red card, man.
high and cool temperatures.
I think if he went forward with his elbow and then whacked into him, but he's almost just tried to swap.
Yeah, it's no red card.
Isn't there about the grappling at corners and the uses of the arms? I think the idea is that because you cannot give a foul before the ball is in play, they try and get all the shenanigans out of the way before the kick comes in. That was well dealt with. Cambo was in there, and maybe he got the last touch.
It's not much fun if you put a good ball into that 6-yard box like he has there. Vicario's got a touch onto Cambo.
Tackle by Paulinho.
5 minutes of added time here. 5.
Successful Winter Olympic Games, the Paralympic Games comes to TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. We will bring you daily highlights from the Milano Cortina 2026 Winter Paralympics Games, which get underway on Friday. And talking of Milan, we've got the Milan Derby for you on Sunday, 7:30, TNT Sports 1.
I can't wait to watch that game, man. AC Milan versus Inter Milan.
Right, it's time for your player of the match. Who are you going to go for?
Oh, I'm going to go for Ismail Assar. I think he's been brilliant tonight. He's been deadly. He's been working well with Strand Larsen, with Wharton, taking his penalty brilliantly, and then a lovely finish to almost end the game in the first half. Top night's work.
Archie Gray bursting forward. Simons challenged by Klein. Free kick Spurs as we enter 5 minutes of added time.
Been booted everywhere since he's come on. Xavi Simons trying to inject something into this Tottenham attack.
Well, Spurs haven't gone 11 league games without a win for more than 50 years, since August, October 1975. But that is the fate that is befalling them. It's been another dreadful night for the Tottenham Hotspur supporters.
Another free kick here.
There's been very little to cheer about. There was a moment in the first half, but it looked as if it was going to be a positive evening for Igor Tudor and his new team. And that sort of sums it up, I'm afraid. That's just an example of a team that is lacking severely in confidence, Joe Hart.
Yeah, it really is. Just seems like nothing's going their way. New Spurs still going strong there, that section.
Well, they're going to need them. They're going to need every single one of them, because they are in a relegation dogfight and they are dovetailing those big Champions League nights with a scrap to stay in the Premier League. And that's the reality of the situation that they've got to get used to. They've got to make better decisions on the field. And they've got to find points. Tell. Almost finding the net.
They nearly go one back. Tell has been brilliant for them tonight. He's been all over the place. He's been everywhere. You know. Wow, that was close.
Is an absolute legend in this place, but his ill-fated spell as manager is not fondly remembered. They went on a record run of 10 Premier League games without a win in 1994. They're going 11 Premier League games without one now. It's been 67 days since their last victory. The last team they beat on the 28th of December in the Premier League was Crystal Palace. Well, this is going to be another dark day. And you wonder what they do next. They've changed the manager, they've changed the formation, they've changed the personnel. There were bold calls tonight, 4 changes from the defeat away at Craven Cottage. What left is there? What levers are there left for Tottenham to pull?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I don't know where they go from here. Difficult times. As I say, we've got those Champions League nights. You should be there. They should be looking forward to those big nights. Atletico Madrid, the last 16 in the Champions League, and it's almost a distraction. Liverpool sandwiched in between.
Mad.
Spurs were last relegated in 1977, 49 years ago under Keith Birkinshaw. They've been in the top flight ever since then. Sarr chasing down the possibility of a hat-trick. Vicario was out. And that stay in the top flight is under serious threat. A suggestion that did even seem ridiculous 6 weeks ago, really.
Been threatening though, hasn't it?
It's that old saying, if you circle the drain long enough. It's true though, isn't it? You know, last year they finished in a position where in any other season, really, they probably would have been relegated.
Yeah.
You know, as much as
Just makes no sense.
Palace fans are having fun. That's it. That brings us to the end of this night, because this was a disaster. Bulls everywhere. The fans that stayed behind to the 90+ minute, they are now booing the team, which is they have every right to do so. But those fans that left the stadium during first half, You know, they should be ashamed of themselves, really. This team needed them. They needed them to stay behind and support the team. But blind me, you know, we may have just seen the end of Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. And they survived. And they survived this. It's a disaster. Absolute disaster. Spurs are in trouble. They're in trouble. Absolute trouble. And I can't imagine the Premier League losing Spurs to the Championship. That stadium is too massive. It's too big. That stadium, oh my days. They might as well move out of North London. They might as well move to somewhere smaller. Wow.
Disenchantment, like Joe Hart said it in commentary there, you just don't know. They've changed so much at this club.
Second half, they were a lot better, right? I'm not going to lie. Second half, Spurs were a lot better. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't good enough. Even when they played better than Palace, or maybe Palace just decided not to play. Say, okay, we don't want to emulate you guys more than we've already done. You know, 3-1 is enough to win us the game, to see us through, right? And Palace didn't really play. And then, it's ridiculous. Pedro Porro, all that, you know, it's all for the cameras. Expressing himself, banging, kicking stuff in front of him, you know, when he got substituted. And he should be channeling that hunger onto the pitch when he's on the pitch. But it's all performative and it's all for the cameras, it's all for the fans to say, oh, look, he cares, he's passionate. No, it's not. It's been absolute dog shit throughout the season for Spurs. All those Spurs players, they've been dog shit. Vicari is actually the worst footballers in the Premier League. Vicari is the worst footballer. This Spurs team is worse than the Wolves team, the bottom of the league. When you watch them play, they give you nothing. They give nothing to the Spurs fans. You got to feel sorry for the fans, you know. But they give nothing to the fans to back them. Lack discipline. It's like they're a bunch of international players. Where's the discipline? Where's the leadership? Even the free kicks. Or who's gonna take the free kick? Who's gonna take the corner? Right? Everybody wants to be that guy. You can't follow rules. You can't follow what the manager or coach is telling you to do. It's absolutely madness. But then, for me, watching the Spurs fans walking out that stadium tonight, yeah, it's probably the biggest disaster for Spurs. When the players needed you the most, and you all walked out, that stadium was empty. I've never seen even the Etihad. I've never seen the Etihad that empty. You know, when Man City are playing, I've never seen that empty the way Spurs Stadium is empty today. The banter, they've become the banter club, bloody North London. Like I said, they might as well move out of North London. They might as well just move out of North London and find themselves a small town, get a like small stadium, you know, like a Sunday league pitch. Get these players to suffer for their relegation. You know what I mean? But them going down in that stadium, that Tottenham Hotspur stadium, is crazy. If they go down in the Championship, it's crazy. You know what I mean? And they'll probably be straight. They'll probably come back up straight away if they do go down. But the goal group, there's no leadership in that group. There's no leadership in that Tottenham group. You know, they might need to bring in an ex-player. They might need to bring in, former player. But even the former players never perform whilst they're there. Name me a former player that you can say, oh, currently coaching. Ledley King, I mean, I'm surprised they've not given him the job or offer him some sort of role. I think they should have given it to Ledley King. Forget Harry Redknapp, forget those other guys. Give the job to Ledley King and see what he does with it. But I'm surprised they've not even considered him because he's been coaching he's got his coaching badges and everything, and he's done it with Tottenham as well. Why is Tottenham not giving it to one of their own? You know, you're looking at this current Tottenham team. You're looking at this team right now, I suppose. There is no academy player in that team. I can't think of any player that's come from the academy, I suppose. I can't think. I don't think there's any academy player. Sports fans, if you're watching this, do you currently have any academy players in your team? I don't think they do. I don't think Spurs do. I don't think there's any academy player on that bench. Even the bench, there's none. Actually, Grace come from Leeds United, signed for them, and tonight he looks like one of the best players on the pitch. Him and Tell, like they were the best two players. Vicari is the worst player on the pitch. Right? There's no academy player, so nobody in that team understands the club or want to play for the club. That's why they all look like they don't want to be there. You know, it's ridiculous. One red card after another. So you took over the armband because somebody got sent off, and now you got sent off from straight away again from that. So the other captain is gonna come back now. There's no discipline in that club. No discipline. They've got no respect for the fan base. They've got no respect for the club. They've got no respect for the badge. They've got no respect for the managers that comes in there and wants to help them, fight the relegation. But I do think the ownership should go back and look at former players, somebody that's been at the club for a long time. Maybe even Dawson. Bring in Dawson. Get him off the TV. Michael Dawson. Get him off the TV screens. Bring him in. Let him help Tudor and see how it goes. But it's chaotic currently. It's chaotic. Nothing is happening for them. Nothing is happening for them, and nothing's gonna happen for them. I think they'll go down. The fact that there's no academy player in that team tells you everything you need to know. All they do is spend money, stupid money on players that don't deserve to be at those clubs. We've made that mistake, Manchester United. We've done that. Spend money on players that don't deserve to play, to wear the badge, or they don't know what it feels like to play for the club or to be at the club. But when you have a player like Kobe Mainoo playing at Manchester United, playing for he wants to be there, you can see the difference because 24/7 he's going in harder and harder for the club. And there's always an academy player on the bench. But what's happened to Tottenham? I can't think of the last time I noticed a lot of academy players on the bench for Tottenham. Is those the Peter Crouch, Michael Dawson, Janus, Jermaine Defoe, Harry Kane. Those were the days I noticed a lot of academy players for Spurs. Now they don't have any. The academy must be one of the worst academies in the league. Spurs Academy. They're not producing anything. They are not even scouting. They're not scouting, and if they do, they scout are absolute poor, piece poor. When you compare teams like United, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, players that come through from the academy, and you look at the way they handle them, look at the way they join, they incorporate them into the first team. Liverpool, United, City, Arsenal. But this sports side, they don't have it. There is no player in that sports team that came from the youth team. The youth side is dead. It's all about profit for Tottenham. The ownership Oh man. To be honest with you, if you give me a choice between Leeds United and Tottenham to go down, I'd rather see Leeds United go down. Straight up. I'd rather see Leeds get relegated than Tottenham. Easy choice, easy decision, but it's not going to happen, is it? And you're going to see Tottenham go down and Leeds United stay up. Absolute. Because Tottenham, they're going to fight to play in the Champions League if they stay. You know, if they don't get relegated, they're not going to win the Champions League. But I blame Amorim. In fact, I blame Amorim for letting them win the Europa League so they can qualify for the Champions League. Because those players are not better than Manchester United players. That team is not better than Manchester United team. And we had a manager that told us he was okay. Maybe it was a blessing to leave, not to qualify for the Champions League. We had a manager that said that, and but if they get relegated, it's a disaster for the league. It's almost like if Tottenham get relegated, right? You want to put that into context. Here, it's almost like watching Manchester City get relegated for their charges. What are you going to replace them with? What are you going to replace Manchester City with? What are you going to replace Tottenham with? Because those teams trying to come up, none of them, they don't have the stadium, the ground, the fan base. I mean, revenue-wise, worldwide. And the Premier League will just look, if we get two teams between Spurs and City, they get relegated. It's a disaster for the league. Or maybe the league needs a reset. I don't know. But you can't have teams like City and Tottenham not playing in the league. You can't have that. The Premier League got to do something. And we know they're corrupt anyway. The Premier League is corrupt, so very soon we'll start seeing decision going on in Tottenham's way. It's a corrupt organization, the Premier League. So who knows? Let's wait and see. But you can't have Spurs going down. I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Leeds United go down. They don't deserve to be in the league. They've played their part, but their fan base is absolute shit. They don't deserve to be in the league. I don't want to see Leeds United in the league. And if they don't go down, put down on Tottenham. Put the blame on Spurs. Wow. What's the table saying now? Let's have a look at the table. This table is mad. Let's have a look at the table. Let me share the table with you guys. Let's pull it up. Yeah, I've got a table here for you guys. Let's see if I can pull that up. Quick one. So here we are. This table. West Ham United, 28 points. Forest, 28 points. Spurs, 29 points. Oh my days, it's so tight. Leeds, they're still in there. Leeds can still be. Leeds can get themselves drawn into this battle. It can still happen for Leeds. Leeds can still go down. If these two pick up there, I want to see West Ham survive, Tottenham survive, and see Forest and Leeds. Forest purely because of their owner, because of the ownership, the way it treats people. I want to see Forest go back down. I don't care how much he spent. I want to see Leeds United go down. I want to see West Ham and Tottenham survive. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want to see. That's complete madness. like I said, yeah, like I just said before, this team, this sports team is worse than this lot. This sports team is worse than Wolves. Well, let me know what you think. Because Wolves, they've played so well the past few games. You know, they've played so well, and you can see the difference in their game. So Wolves is better than Spurs, but it's a shame they already, you know, that would be the greatest escape ever if they can manage to drag Leeds United, Tottenham, and Forest back down here. That would be the greatest escape ever, and we see Wolves escape to stay in the league, right? But that's not going to happen because it's too late. The momentum is there, but it's too late. So Wolves will go down, Burnley will go down. They're still in there, Burnley, but nah, I can't see them surviving. So it's between 1, 2, 3, even 4. 4 teams are fighting to stay in the league. So Leeds United, Tottenham, Forest, and United, West Ham. All of those teams are fighting to stay in the league. So for me, I would rather see Leeds United get dragged back all the way down to where West Ham are, and West Ham go back to the top. But it's looking more likely than ever that Spurs will be drawn right down into the relegation battle because no team is scared of. No one is scared of Spurs now. No one. You know what I mean? No one is scared of them now. Everybody can go to Tottenham, whatever their stadium is called, and they can get a result. Any team can go there and get a result. Anything. They're not scared. They're not worried about it. And we've seen it tonight as well. But the fan base, Tottenham fan base, they're just as bad as the players. Some of the players walking out on your team tonight is a disaster. You know, they need to bring in. Can Harry Redknapp rescue them with his bring old school way of playing football again? Can he do it, Harry Redknapp? Can Michael Dawson do it? Ledley King? Tim Sherwood? Can he do it? Can they do it? Who else can I think of? This former Spurs, you know. Who can rescue this team? Who can rescue Tottenham? What about? Nah, I don't even want to mention his name because sports players, they don't have the gut to play the way that manager will play. You know, I don't want to mention his name. There's no fight in the sports team, so they're not gonna play. They're not gonna play for him. If you start putting pressure on them to get them to train harder, push, press other teams, make other teams uncomfortable. It's not in this sports team. So I don't know. Maybe bring in somebody like Tim Sherwood, Michael Dawson. Get them off the TV, man. Get them to come and manage this team, to coach this team, or even help the current caretaker manager to the. Yeah, he needs to bring in people that knows the club, that understand what's going on at this club, what they're looking for. Otherwise, they're going down, man. They're going down. North London is laughing at them. You know, Arsenal is laughing at them. Arsenal is laughing at. Imagine they win the league and Spurs go down. Whew. Arsenal wins the league on the same day Spurs get relegated. Fucking hell. Oh my days. if that happens, if Arsenal wins the league on the last day of the league, and on that last day, Spurs get relegated. Spurs get relegated. North London will be mad. The stuff that'll be going on in North London, this fan base, man. No, I'm just glad we're back in the top three. We lost yesterday to 10 men, Newcastle United, but let's hope that's just a blip. One of the games we expect Michael Carrick to lose. I didn't expect him to win all the games when he took over. I didn't expect to see that, but yesterday, let's hope against 10 men. Let's hope that's a one-off, because we already have senior players, ex-players coming for him again. This club is, Manchester United is probably one of the most embarrassing clubs when it comes to club legends. People like Paul Scholes, for some reason, they hate their former player, their ex-teammate. It doesn't even make sense. Why are they always fighting each other? Paul Scholes coming for Michael Carrick again. He came for Lisandro Martinez. He proved him wrong. Michael Carrick has just done really well. Like, is he not allowed to lose again? This is the Premier League. It's a top league. And considering the players we've got, like, the manner in which we lost yesterday was diabolical. But again, I didn't expect Michael Carrick to win all the games. So it's up to you what you think about that. If you get angry because you expect him to win every single game, then that's on you. But we expect Michael Carrick to lose at least 3 games, right? The points needed to achieve that, I think we're expecting to lose 2-3 games, right, to qualify for the Champions League. And I believe we can still qualify for the Champions League. No reason, because 9 days from now or 10 days from now, we play Aston Villa. That's our main rival now for the top 4 or top 3. Villa, we're currently level on point. So if we beat them at Old Trafford 9 days from now or 10 days from now, if we beat them at Old Trafford, that's us done with competing with the rest of the squad, the rest of the backpackers, backliners, coming through, trying to knock us off that top 3 position. And we need to beat Spurs. We need to beat Villa at Old Trafford 9 days from now, 10 days. And I believe we can do that. So that's why I'm not even angry at that loss yesterday. I'm annoyed in the manner in which we lost the game, but I'm not angry at Michael Carrick. I'm not angry at the players. And especially Malacia. People have got Malacia. And no way. Yesterday I looked at like the first time I watched the game and go, I'm not even mad at the players. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. But they needed a reminder that, listen, this is the Premier League. And yesterday was that day. They got reminded that this is the Premier League. Even though Newcastle were having a poor month, right? Newcastle lost about, 3-4 games before us. You just knew something was going to happen in that game, that Newcastle were going to turn up and try and win the game, play better against us. And that's what normally happens with every team. Once they play against United, they bring their A game. So fair play to Newcastle yesterday for doing that and giving us that wake-up call. They gave us a wake-up call. So Old Trafford, 9 days from now, we are going to be Aston Villa. But by any means necessary. Aston Villa will not leave Old Trafford with a point. They will leave there with a 0 point, because they will lose the game. That's what we need to see when they come down. That's what we need to do. We've already lost against them once this season, right? It's revenge week, right? Morgan Rogers scored those 2 goals against us, and he thought he did something, but the revenge is coming, and Michael Carrick has got to do whatever he can when we meet them again to beat them. That's the wake-up call that was needed, straight up. But let me know what you think about the Spurs fans, because that was nasty to look at them walking out of their team. First half, I think it was the first 20, 30 minutes, they walked out. But it is what it is. I wasn't going to stream this game tonight, but I managed to get some figures out of this. Fair play. If you can subscribe, and stay tuned for the Champions League next week. And also, we've got a big one coming, the Italian League. AC Milan versus Inter Milan on Sunday. That's coming up. Should be a big game that for the Italian League. They need something to showcase. They need to start selling that league again, because in the Champions League they were the worst teams. We saw the worst teams in the Champions League, especially Inter Milan. But hey, here we go. Thank you all for watching. Commentary, it was really good. Different set of commentators. It was very well balanced, but the players were absolutely rubbish. Vicario, he should be the first player to leave Tottenham. That goalkeeper, he will have them relegated. They need to send him. They need to put him on the bench. Vicario is the worst keeper in the league. He's the worst footballer in the league. And the rest of them, they're just like, I don't know. Anyway, that's me done for the night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe, press that notification button, because I'll be on live stream every single day for any game that's on live TV. TNT, Sky, you name it. Discovery Plus. I've got all those games for you guys coming up. Live commentary. So subscribe now and press that notification button. And also like the stream.